When winter days are drawing in and weather's wearing rather thin, it's nice to sit in slippered feet in cosy comfort of a neat, with warmth shut in and cold shut out, and free of naught about what that bart, with evening paper up and wide and Mrs. sat on t'other side, while thrumming pussy in between completes the smug domestic scene, a cat. Here in parenthesis, we'll give 3 cheers to wedded bliss, to happy husbands, homely wives, as well matched as forks and knives. Here's to fattens and to lean-uns, here's to middling in-between-uns, here's to all our final call, wherever they set up their stall. In such directions, one back end, did thou to Tommy Tup attend. He'd getting into middle age and entered on a restless stage, and getting stoned of life in digs of Mistress K's, stewed prunes and figs, and aspidistra in dark hole, a death at Nelson up on Moor, of draughts that blew in under door and up through every crack in floor, again stoned of winter neats, spent on his own in frozen sheets. Now when man's thoughts is so inclined, he's getting marriage on his mind. That's true in any time or place, and it were true in Tommy's case. In keeping with that age-old law, he set his heart on Widders shore, a plump and pleasing little lass, of 30-odd and not marked brass. She had a cot, 2 up, 2 down, at Top Hill near Rose and Crown, a well-kept house with many a mark of busy woman's handiwork, and every Monday that was fine, some well-trod wob washing out on line. And this were true, as most folk knew, he also had a cottage view. Now, Tommy was as shy a chap as thou could find on Yorkshire map. Every time he passed the house, he trod as timid as a mouse. But with a sure, observant lass, she never failed to see him pass when out she goes. She'd look his way, she'd smile at him and say good day. He'd give a good day in his turn, but goodness how his cheeks did burn. Then off he'd go all in a rush with all his body of a blush. At last this timid little man thinks up a most ingenious plan, which shows its end when postman knocks and rattles at a letterbox. A letter's come, and who's it from? Both thee and me know well, for a Tom. A letter in an unknown hand, and things are going as Tommy's planned. Dear mistress, sure is what she reads, for love of thee my poor heart bleeds. I think about thee night and day, but cannot bring myself to say such things out loud, no more nor fly, because I'm so uncommon shy. Still, when it comes to writing letters, I doubt if I've got many batters. I wonder if thou'd wed me, lass. I've saved a tidy bit of brass, and with my savings and thy cot, we'd have a comfortable spot for 2 of us, just thee and me, thy ever-loving Tommy T. P.S. A final syllable if thou should prove agreeable. Just provide this little sign to show that ready to be mine. Thy chimney hasn't smoked all week. Tomorrow morning, let it reek. 2 minutes later, fire's lit. 10 minutes later, blazing fit to stoke an ox, but still she stokes, till flue with fuel almost chokes. Out she goes with bat and brush, sweeping under tree and brush, Back she comes on fire, she heaves a bucket full of autumn leaves. Out again to get another bucket till to add to t'other. Stacking them on fire back, sending smoke up thick and black, making sure her signal's clear to Tommy waiting over there. She holy chimneys reeking more nor anything chimney reek to fall, sending out more smoke at Sack at Mill, although they're burning slack, till the great sun-blotting cloud hangs o'er hilltop like a shroud, and every single man but one is wondering what is going on. Tommy Tupper's coming last, quick, they comb, they brush, they glass, look the best for when he comes, he running fit for 50 toms, running fast, running hard, doing many a foot at yard, on road to thee his heart's desire. He thinks the cotter's caught on fire. He reaches spot, he senses swim, but Widder quickly collars him and brings him round. Oh, bliss of blisses, with half a dozen spanking kisses. And when in gleaming red machine 12 willing firemen, the hand on scene in answer to all false alarms, they find them in each other's arms. Yes. With the reekin.